very much, Kathy. It's very edifying what you've got to share this afternoon. And I have to say, I'm not going to repeat it because it's almost identical to what we provide here in Auckland at Gianna's Choice Pregnancy Options and Support. Of course, things were dulled a little over the period of COVID, but we've been very blessed to be able to hire a general manager for Gianna's Choice Pregnancy Options and Support. And would you like to just stand up and show everybody yourself? Rebecca Cray. So we feel very blessed in that. So I'm not going to repeat anything that Kathy has shared with you, except to maybe just, we have an extended service here in New Zealand. So Gianna's Choice, Pregnancy Choice Options and Support. We also have a home, St. Gianna's Home for mothers and babies in Pukekohe. We were able to provide residential care for pregnant mothers in need, and for as long as they possibly may need this after baby's born. The needs of the mothers, and I'm sure Kathy would agree, have become more and more complex in these last few years. The last 5 years, the complexities are very severe and very deep. And so at the home we would be, maybe we've had 4 mothers at the most over the last year or so who have had intensive needs at any one time. Right now we have 1 mother, and we're not going to take any more. Our next intake will be after the 15th of May because of the deep complexity and need, and also for our staff to have some annual leave. So God is very, very good, and I want to thank each one of you here, because we would not be able to provide the services throughout New Zealand that we are able to do with paid staff, volunteers, and wonderful communities who provide beautiful knitting. Last week they delivered it at my home too, in Te Awamutu. Beautiful big box of the most exquisite, beautiful, soft home knitting. You all care so much. You know, so it's extended from praying outside the abortion places weekly, day in and day out, having an amazing midwife, having a wonderful Dr. Andrew Leong, who has volunteered for many years. And now we're roping in for the abortion curve. And I'm right in front of me. I've been watching another dear friend throughout Kathy's presentation. We need you. You know, we need our nurses, we need our doctors to be brave and strong and courageous, and we will support you. We will provide the means, and I can say that in all confidence before Almighty God, that we will provide the support and the resources that you need to widen the horizons, to meet more needs in the regions wherever you are, and we can do it. And already we do have 2 ultrasounds. We do have the home for mothers and babies, and we have a mobile life centre. The mobile life centre, as you can imagine, all throughout COVID, and then earlier this year with all of the floods, and then followed by the cyclone that has destroyed some of the regions that we would traditionally have gone to. It's okay. It's given us time to regroup, to pray, and to look at the advertising, to do all the things we are. But we are ready to get back out on the road. But what do we need? We've got all the equipment. We've got an amazing team here who are able to advertise and to organise and to get out there. But we do need the services of a very good, committed driver and a co-pilot. And so that when we go into a particular area, we have been Rotorua regularly, Patawaru, other places we go to churches as advertising, so it's 2-pronged effect. But we do need people who are able to drive, and you don't need a heavy licence. This is a car, it's a beautiful RV, but you only need a driver's licence. You do not need heavy licence. And we need people to put their hands up, to come forward and to be trained by Simon and others to be able to take the mobile life centre, and we will support you. So that is a great need that we have, and we do have the need also for a doctor to come forward, and I think we've put a lasso around the neck of Dr. Dang, for the abortion pill reversal, because we do get referrals, and I think we've had 3 referrals just from Heartbeat International, of whom we are affiliated. We are also, I started this work, and why I can say it emanates, and we're edified by Kathy, because I went, when this first touched my heart, and we started the organisation, I could see we need the prayer, we need the education, and we have an amazing education team. You see the intelligence, you see the research, you see everything that's coming out from Michelle Kaufman and now Simon and others coming forward. Next generation young people. It's all based on Holy Catholic faith. We can't do it any other way. It's not possible. Not possible. But we have now, I was able to visit Kathy's centre some years ago, very briefly I might say, but I did. And it's inspiring. And then I went to the Gospel of Life Sisters up in Scotland. I went to the Sisters of Life, and we forged a great relationship with Mother Agnes Mary, the foundress. Well, she responded to an advertisement in the paper by Cardinal John O'Connor, so she's not actually the foundress, but she is the Mother Superior of the Sisters of Life. And we have constant communications, and we have welcomed the Sisters of Life here on many, many occasions with a great hope and expectation that one day they may be able to join, to come to New Zealand. And so with that experience and seeing that, I just came back and I knocked on the door of Bishop Patrick Dunn. I said, please, will you make this pledge? We'll do the work. Don't worry about it. Just make the pledge. So I worked for quite a while until all his cronies and everything put the kibosh on it. But we still stand by that pledge. And we pledge to every woman who is faced with a crisis pregnancy, regardless of her personal background, her faith, or her personal circumstance of the time, we pledge every possible help that she might give life to her child. And it goes beyond the birth of her child. And we've been in a situation where even for Muslim family, we have paid the mortgage for them for a whole year to help them get on their feet, to have their baby. And we've done that regularly. This past year, a lot of food vouchers, and we know how families are struggling. They go and visit. Rebecca is getting to know some of these families, and she will visit them. So it doesn't matter what it is. Once the real and true need is established, we will take that step in faith and provide it. And it's because of you and you and you and you and you and you and you, all of us together, and all throughout New Zealand. People are so very, very generous to Family Life International. And I want to say thank you. I know that everybody's tired, and I could talk about all the stories, but maybe just a little, about one of our mothers. And we're taking Gianna to see her tomorrow. She has a little baby with Down syndrome, and the child was very, very ill for a long time. Spent a whole year in the Starship Hospital. Mary knows very well. But that little girl now is 2 years old, the most beautiful little girl, doing very, very well. And her mother is growing up, step by step by step. And this is what you people are making possible. So thank you very, very much. I'm not going to bore you. I'm not going to go on and on and on. But do get the magazines. If you're not already on our list, if you're not getting a magazine, please put your name down. And you can get the information firsthand. But from the very fibres of my being, thank you so very much. Thank you. God bless you.